Dip-a-dip-a-dip. Da-da-da-da. All right, so we are live, my dudes. We are live. So I'm tweaking my wolf build in the end game. That's what I'm doing for this session right here. So basically what I mean about tweaking the wolf in end game, or like tweaking my build in end game, basically what it means is that we kind of hit a spot, or I usually hit a spot on my build where I'm doing a certain like tier of maps, and up until like this point everything is going pretty smoothly. But then all of a sudden we kind of hit a rough spot where it kind of like feels like the build starts falling off, or at least that's usually what happens to my builds, which means that I have to go into this like kind of like have to shift my approach a little bit to my build. And usually it kind of like involves going from like being a total freaking like lunatic one-shotter that kind of like one-shots everything, and moving more into like a more defensive approach. Usually that's kind of like what happens with my builds. So I kind of like want to find what I'm looking for now is kind of like this middle ground, basically, because in this tier 15 map right here I can really like feel the kind of like I can really, so it's a bit strange, but I can really like feel my squishiness, but I can also kind of like feel my damage. So when I'm like pushing my build to like pushing it into what it's like absolutely to its, I mean basically pushing it to its limits, right? I really get a feel for like the damage, and I get a feel for the defenses. So right now it's basically been, for the last couple of days, it's been kind of rough because I've been hitting this spot where I feel like I really need to fix something. Ooh. And what I really need to fix is actually, or what I really needed to fix is actually my defenses. So the wolf has, or this build has kind of like gone from being able to almost basically like run around, almost like one-shotting everything. I've been having to do like a bunch of tweaks on it. So now it is not running around one-shotting everything. Now it's, the damage is a lot kind of worse. Like I really have to focus on the combo to make it work at all. But I don't feel like I'm gonna be like one shot by absolutely anything. I don't feel like that's the case. It still feels kind of scary in situations. But not like it used to be. Not like it used to be. So this is a rough map right here. So I just kind of like really want to test stuff here. My damage is really so like I've been kind of like pushing it to the extremes in kind of like both directions to find this middle ground, right? So obviously I don't love like the power that I've been losing here. I don't. But at the same time, I like really had to dial the damage back quite significantly to actually get more survivability. So now it kind of like feels like I'm at a point where I probably should like focusing on damage, but it's like I'm not gonna take away. So here's the thing, right? So in the beginning, while we are progressing, like, or in the beginning of when I'm starting a build, it's like I want to be as powerful as possible. I want to like move as fast as possible, do like the hardest content possible, and just get like more damage. Not really thinking a lot about my defenses, at least when it... So basically we're talking about the tree right now. So the focus of the passives, basically in the beginning, or like when creating a new character, is very much damage oriented. Kind of like the defensive focus, or the defensive like process of it is kind of like gear more to me. I'm thinking more like the defenses that I will be getting is gonna come from like my gear, and all the passives is basically going into damage. But we hit the point where it's like the issue at hand cannot necessarily be solved with the tree. Sorry, with the gear. And when we hit that point, that's basically gonna be an indicator that it's gonna be the passive tree that needs to change. No, get me out of here, bro. Right? So it's kind of like all about like recognizing like in what area can we do the changes to improve the build. So what I did was that I took some of my my spirit buffs, basically, and I switched them up. Okay, so I really want to get to this shrine down here. See if I can do that without being absolutely like one shot here. Yeah, I'm being frozen. Which is kind of weird, because I have this immunity to freeze right here, but yeah, I see that I have no charges on it. Okay. Okay, now we got the shrine. Yeah, so basically, like, the build has taken a direction where it's like way more like on the defensive side. Like it's not as zoomy as it was before. Absolutely not Asumi. But I mean, it's the same. So it's still like this. It's the same combo. It's the same principles. Like I'm hitting the same buttons. It's like none of the like active skills have changed. It's just basically like what has really changed is like the performance when it comes to like my damage, basically. That's kind of like the main thing. It's like a lot more like defensive orientated. But finding, you know, finding the perfect like middle ground, it's you know, it can be a little like painful because it's gonna require like a bunch of like experimentation and stuff. But when I'm able to find it, I actually have, you know, I actually have a build that's working. Like really working. That I can like pull up at any time. Seasonal greetings. What's up there? Mr. Eggnog himself in the chat here. What's up, my dude? How are you doing today? Are you feeling better? I know you were battling some seasonal cold there for a couple of days. So I remember thinking, like, when I was making my first couple of characters and kind of like hitting this this wall in endgame, I remember thinking, like, I remember thinking, like, this is where, like, this is the point where the build is actually really made. Because it's like when you're banging your head against like some of the harder content in the game, that's kind of like really where you need to, or really like where you understand, kind of like, or you have the possibility, you have the okay, hold on a second here. Yeah, you have the option to like either just think, okay, this is shit, it's not working. Or you can think like, okay, I'm gonna try anything I can to make it work. And that's like really where you, so at this stage, it's like, this is really the stage where it presents itself, like, kind of like what I need to fix and focus on. Alex is getting good, or getting better. Gonna hop on for a couple of hours, try to progress the campaign before you go out for the evening. Oh, okay, nice. So are you going to some family gathering or something? I need more time for that. So my lunar blessing is like freaking super important right now at this stage. Okay, so let's grab this shrine also. That's also something that I did that I like doing. It's gonna like change a little bit when I like doing it, but basically it's like what I like doing on the tree, the Atlas tree, is that I like to go for the shrines. Because the shrines can be really, really helpful when we hit this, kind of like this spot where I am at right now. So like getting a bunch of those shrine nodes on the Atlas tree is gonna help me a little bit with this like harder content right here. FWB house, what does that mean? What does that mean? Now you shall meet your end. Friends with benefits? Ooh. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily the worst situation, right? As long as it's mutual, right? As long as that As long as it's mutual. It's a what's it called? A mutual agreement, right? That it's like that's what it is. A good situation. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's the type of thing that like old people do, right? If they've been like married for like 50 years, and then they decide to kind of like divorce. It's like, and they're kind of like thinking like, yeah, okay, I'm never gonna like have a like live with another person again type of situation, but it's like all the good stuff with having a relationship, but none of the bad stuff.
A druid knows to travel light.
So one of the other like potential issues at this point also with my build is like sustaining kind of like so I can, you know, I can go and trade for like a bunch of like tier 15 maps, but I really don't want to be doing that. So that's also gonna be kind of like this like measuring thing that I can do when it comes to like my build power. So I'm kind of measuring like how well am I able to sustain the tier that I'm running. Pretty much no strings. She's your best friend. Okay.
Of course.
Well, that's nice. That is nice. Just you wait, Alex. It's only a matter of time until you're gonna be caught in the web. And you're gonna sit there with 3 kids. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so what are the mods on this one? Poison, stun build-up, additional projectiles. Yeah, so that is kind of like the situation right now is... These maps are rough, to be honest. Like, really rough. So I kind of like need to decide if I want to like jump down like a couple of tiers, like I can do some 13s or some 14s, just to kind of like get my levels up a bit. But really I want to kind of like try to stay at 15s and just like make it work, because that's what I want. Like the tweaks and the changes that I do, that's what I want to be what's like kind of like pushing me forwards. Okay, so this is gonna be a nasty one. So I'm gonna slot some poison here. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna swap out my freeze for my poison. And I'm gonna try to sell these gloves.
Have an order?
I'm gonna try to sell these for 10x.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
She has her tubes tied, so it won't be happening. Oh, okay. Crimson Shores. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, I wonder... I'm just gonna check real quick if I can actually buy some... Okay, he's not selling maps yet. Yeah, now it's like... pretty much... Like, I've never been in this situation before on like on making one of my builds. Like, I've never been in the situation where I have like... Where I feel like, okay, yeah, I could have some more gold. So this is kind of like a weird situation. Because I've always had like way too much gold, basically. But now it's like the things I want to trade for, they are costing quite a lot, and yeah. And like sustaining the maps, also costing a little bit, so... yeah.
I need more time for that. I need more.
So it seems like as long as I stay kind of like with my combo, I seem to be pretty good.
I need more time for
So I have quite a lot of like buttons that I kind of like can press that are gonna be doing stuffs, but it's like basically my Lunar Blessing and my
time for that.
what's it called? Lunar Assault. So my Lunar Blessing and my Lunar Assault, those are like basically the bread and butter here. Still. Captain Heartlin keeps one-hitting you. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's exactly kind of like what I'm talking about in this, or wanted, or the thing I'm actually focusing on this session, Alex. It's the because like building all damage is fun, right? Like building all damage and feeling like you're actually kind of like zooming from like an early stage in the game. But you are gonna hit this point like in the end game where that's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna cut it. You're gonna be losing too much XP. You're not gonna be able to like progress. So that's kind of like what I am addressing on this build right now. So I've done a bunch of like changes on my tree. And I really feel like it's something that I need to get like a lot better at, to be honest. Like not having this urge for like the game to be so freaking zoomy like early, and actually taking the time to really like kind of investigate how I should like distribute my damage and my defense, so that it's like a well-rounded beast, basically. Because that is because I think like that's the one of like the biggest like pain points. It's when you hit those situations where you're like, okay, what the heck? I was just like one-shotting everything, and now everything is like one-shotting me, and that's like a super bad feeling. But when doing something new, like when really like making something from scratch, that's gonna be like a little process, actually like figuring out that balance. Ooh, skill gem level 19. Yeah, so having this like speed shrine effect right now, this is kind of like how my build felt like before I was before I did like the kind of like the respec on my passive tree. Like super fast, killing everything easy. But the real problem was that I was also being like one-shot a lot, losing a bunch of XP, which is like really hindering my progression, basically. So the goal is to make a build that's like basically able to
I'm not ready yet.
progress from like start to finish without feeling super rough at points. And the druids feels so this is kind of funny. Like so here's the thing. Like this build, this druid build right here, wolf build, it felt squishy in the beginning, and it started feeling squishy at the end. Kind of same thing. Super fun in in the middle, basically, like everything in the middle. From like Act 2, I guess, and onwards. But what I'm trying to make is something that's gonna feel like really good from like start to finish. And it really feels like it's soon gonna be time to make a bear and a wyvern, and maybe also a freaking straight up human druid. No no shape-shiftings, just straight up human druid.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Oh, get out of here. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like adjusting here. It's always gonna feel like a little bit weird when I'm going for, or like when I'm doing like these big changes. But yeah, I feel like I'm adjusting now.
Yes. What is it? This is all we have.
Okay, so let's keep this. Bungles. Oh yeah, we got to tier 19 here. Bro, yeah, let's do the...
Turns you into a fearsome Arctic wolf, granting a large
Yeah, I'm getting 2% more cold damage here.
Lunar blessing turns you into a fierce Lunar blessing turns you into a fierce
Bro, I didn't upgrade my lunar blessing here. Hold on, I need to check that out. Yes, I did. Okay. But it can still go up a little bit. Yeah, so I have to pay attention to this. My quality. Okay, let's have the pack up. one extra wolf here. That's good. Oh snap! Oh yeah, I can't have the bark skin. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, so the bark skin is one of the changes that I've done, like defensive wise. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the blessing here. Stun build up, magic monsters, okay. Yeah, so not the worst, like, luckily, like, not the worst mods on these tier 15s. Yet, I guess. Yeah, so there are like two different ways I feel. I feel like I'm approaching, or it's like two different like main situations that I will find myself in maps. And one is like basically the situation where I feel like I'm just kind of like blasting through everything. And the other one is more like the situation I'm in when I'm like really trying to kind of like push the hardest I can, like the hardest content this build can actually manage at the moment. And it's kind of like the latter situation I feel like I'm in right now. But it is going to be the situation that is going to give me the most XP. And that's kind of like, I think that's especially important when you get like up into the higher levels, like when you're pushing the 90 and stuff. That kind of like gets really important. Tier 15 map, blue Vaal chests, 100 gold. So what do we think about these rewards now, my dudes? Do we think that they are really... Are they really fixed? Did they really fix the temple-related rewards here? I mean, it's not inside the temple, like, there's no way I'm going inside the temple. Tier 15 at the moment. That's not gonna happen. So it's still like not very tempting because I've been dying. Like I think I did like 13 and 14 basically temples, but they are like for some reason level a monster level 80 inside there, and it's just basically too rough to do that right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine here. Let's go open another one. Rock pools or canyon? Water. Yeah, let's just go rock pools then, I guess. So the goal now is kind of like to get the build When it comes to like damage wise, it's kind of like get it back to where it was, but with like the defensive foundation basically that I've just like added. So that's the plan. Getting in the tier 15s though, getting like the higher gem levels that I haven't been like even like seeing for the last like 10 hours, I guess, or something. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that delirium right there. Yeah, gotta watch out for chaos here. I understand. Got it.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that. I need more time for that. I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet.
But it's like, I'm kind of thinking like I probably maybe like overdone it a little bit when it comes to like the defense. I feel like I kind of like might have like taken off like a little bit too much damage. But it feels good to kind of like be in a situation where yes, clear is a bit slower, but survivability is like a lot higher, basically. But I think I'm gonna put like everything, or I'm gonna have to put like everything into oh, damage like moving forward here. Yeah, bro, I'm just being bombarded here. Okay, another 18. Let's get it.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, but what's kind of nice is that I feel like I really feel the power of the gems, actually. Like those two upgrades. Those two 18s. And yeah, I guess it was a 19 as well. It's really nice feeling, kind of like feeling the upgrades of the gems. Like it's really noticeable. Oh. Get out of there. This one is gonna be basically like invincible here. He's basically unkillable. With my damage. Or the lack of damage, I guess. Yeah, let's just go for the boss. It feels like a zone where it's like... Oh my god, this dude? Okay. Yeah, it feels like a zone or like an area where things are a little rough. Oh. Frozen. Bro, hit him. God damn it, bro. Hitting him. Hard to freeze. I just gotta be careful. When I see like my energy shield like moving down to like the 50% area, I just have to be like really careful. So there's no way of like, no reason for me to like push it like much below like 50 before I'm starting to kind of like pull away a little bit. Because when it hits that below 50, it's quite dangerous like this situation right now, because if he takes my, like, take the rest of that energy shield, and he's like, yeah, hitting me with a pretty huge slam, I'm basically effed. So I'm just trying to stay away when that's the situation. Like now, stay away. Not risking anything here. There we go. And we are about to level, so that's gonna feel also a little better, hopefully. Because then it's not gonna feel like then it's not gonna feel like the loss of my life, freaking losing some experience.
What is it? Choose what you need, and I will make use of this.
Yeah, these jade talismans I do want to keep.
Indeed.
Oops. Okay, level 17, we don't need that. Okay, what's this? Extra cold. Break armor. Yeah, so if I can just like push myself up here like the last 4% here to level 87. Without freaking dying, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna be able to do that like fairly quickly. Because then it's not gonna be like the... Yeah, it's not gonna be like mega horrible. If I die after I level. Because it just takes so much time now to kind of like just get the XP of like one level here. Mr. Alex just hit 50. Well, GG's, bro. GG's. I mean, 50, that's 50 more than 0, right? Or 49 more than 1. What's this, firm braces? This looks kind of like cold-oriented. Hmm. Oh my god, okay. Just be... I'm just gonna try to be careful here so I can level without dying. Just want this level, and then I can start to kind of like try to push a little bit harder, right? So right now I don't want to be like super pushing until I actually level. I don't want to be like throwing myself into like the thick of it, if you get me. Just want to try to stay a little bit careful. And then I will start to try to be a little bit more aggressive as soon as I level here. Yeah, we're not gonna do that essence. Not this close to leveling. But having to play like a little more strategic like this, it's really fun. So I think that's kind of like what the game wants to be in one way. Like you have to be like strategic and stuff. But it's like also like really leaning into like wanting to be just get the gear upgrades and keep pushing up the tiers. So it's kind of like in a little like interesting spot right now. So how is your build shaping up, Alex? Like what are you doing? Oh, level, there we go. Are you, because last time I spoke to you, I think you were doing a wolf as well? Like, is it, are you still doing wolf? Still doing all damage until you hit maps, then you will probably respec, figure stuff out. Yeah, wolf. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. How's it feeling? Is it good? Well, that was a little bit more than 200 gold, but I mean, it was a yellow chest. Pretty easy, yeah. Yeah, so what I really want to do now is that I kind of like want to get my freaking like power levels back, basically, or like my damage levels back. That's kind of like really what I want to do now, because I kind of like, I really felt those gem upgrades, and I really felt this like level upgrade right here. And it kind of like immediately wants me, or makes me want to just go back into kind of like damage to be like, do like faster clearing. But I think I'm gonna hold off a little bit on that, to be honest, and just like feel the level a little bit, and also feel those gem levels a little bit. So it's kind of hard to explain it, but it's like, so what it feels like when I'm respecking, when I did the respecking like I did, it's like something's been taken away from me, like something's been given to me, but at the same time, like something's taken away from me. So what I'm trying to do now is kind of like to get back, you know, whatever was taken from me by changing up the passives. And I feel like it's already like a little bit back, kind of. It's already like kind of like returning. Careful. Yeah, which is really nice. Really nice. And now, I mean, now we got these shrines and stuff, so...
I need more time for that.
So obviously they are helping us.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I've really been wanting to do some bear action and also some wyvern action. Like, I've really been wanting to give that a go. But I don't want to mix it up. Like, right now, I don't want to mix it up with a wolf. I want to just do, like, straight up wolf. But it's gonna be cool when I have, like, some understanding of, like, all the different types of shapeshifts, and then I can kind of, like, try to make a super shapeshifter, like, combining everything. Or not combining everything, but like taking the best of all worlds.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, so after hitting that level, like, it feels like more safer to kind of like be a little bit more aggressive. And kind of like go full send, basically. But that's always gonna be like a balancing act. Like, recognizing when going full send is just basically too dangerous, and when it's actually doable.
Wretched animal. I'm not ready yet. I'm full up.
Alright. Okay, let's go to the... Okay, can we quickly just go back to the essence here? I want to get that essence. Also, we probably should use our shrine powers here for the boss now, to be honest. Okay, so let's do this one first. Essence of Ice.
I need more time for that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, this is dangerous. Frick. Get that energy shield back up. Oh no, 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 too dangerous, too dangerous, too dangerous.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, no, it's just too dangerous. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. Oh no, that's pushing the limits if I've ever seen it.
I need more time for that.
I kind of like really want to pull these shrine effects with me to the boss here. Okay, where is the boss? It's all the way up there, bro. Yeah, I don't have a way shrine that's like even close to that area. I'm gonna be lucky here if I get like 10 seconds of the shrine on the boss, I think.
I need more time for that.
Okay, okay, we got 30. Okay, maybe we will get 20. Okay, we will get 20. But this dude is dangerous. He's doing some like serious fire attacks.
No mana!
5 seconds. Careful. Those fire slams. They are dangerous. Oh my god. Straight into like careful, careful, careful.
I need more time for that!
Uh-oh. Oh shit, bro. He almost got me. Yeah, just get the energy shield back. Freeze him, freeze him, freeze him, freeze him, freeze him, freeze him. Oh, there we go. Oof. Alright. Yeah, I think like other content here is in this map is gonna be too rough, basically.
Speak. Time is of the essence. What is it? Quickly. I will make use of this.
What is this? Cold rest, cold damage, freeze build up, magnitude of chill. Yeah. Okay, and he's selling maps again. Selling 14s, which I can turn into 15s, basically. Like without any modifiers, which would probably be the right thing to do right now. Chill the ground. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a bunch of those 14s and I'm gonna turn them into regular 15s. Okay, so we got 2 14s here already, white ones. These ones I'm just gonna... Or you know what? Let's get the 13s, normal ones. These 3 right here, we can turn them into a 14 normal one as well. Guess we got another 14. Let's buy all the 14s this dude have.
Wise.
Like, as many as we can buy, basically.
Time is of the essence.
Turning them into 15s. Okay, so now we got... Yeah, so now we can just... Yeah, leave this for now. We can just focus on these, like, white, just normal 15s. No extra nasties on it. Mineshaft, okay. Yes, I do want to kind of like keep discovering like new areas basically on the map. Okay, so we have a citadel right here. Also trying to remember like which one of these, like which ones of these maps that has like the worst bosses and stuff. Avarice the Conqueror. Okay. So I'm trying to kind of like avoid the horrible ones, basically, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do Mineshaft.
Naught left to mine here but death itself. Yo, we maggots!
So the zoomer in me says get more damage. That's what the zoomer in me says. But like the part of me that really just want to progress and really just want to like not lose, like not take as much punishments in these higher tier maps says focus more defensive, even more defensive, like focus, because now it actually kind of like feels better just with the gem levels and those upgrades. Okay, so how much more energy shield are we gonna be getting here? Yeah, basically like 100. But also getting the elemental damage reduction, that's good. Yeah, these power charge nodes are not gonna matter. Yeah, I mean we could get like the faster recharge. Actually, we could get some of those, but it's just like it's gonna take some time between every single node. Like, yeah. Like it's gonna take quite some time between like the levels now, I think. So I'm just trying to think like what's gonna be the best thing to pick for like that's gonna be better like for a while. Speed while shapeshifted, yeah, those things I'm not gonna worry about. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get this. A little bit more. Just like incrementally improving the defenses here. Which I think is 100% like best thing to do. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, like one of the things that I like to do is to go for the shrine nodes on the Atlas stream. Because I feel like this, like where I'm at right now, doing like tier 15s is like the main issue about this is kind of like having to kind of like spec so hard into the defenses and kind of like losing a bunch of like the damage and stuff. But like what the shrines can really help me with is to get like these nicer clears of the maps, basically. Like these a bit smoother. Because the buffs that we're getting from the shrines are really nice. Especially like in my situation. And if I were more squishy now as well, like the risk would be also be like much higher of me just kind of like running my pants off, basically. Like, things are moving so fast, doing so much damage that I kind of like, I don't pay attention to anything, basically. But now, if I am super fast like I am right now with the speed shrine, it's like I can still take a hit, you know. Like, it's not gonna like totally just one-shot me.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet.
We made good eye. Let's run this witch down.
Yeah, what boss is this? Heck kind of boss is this? Yeah. This one. The fire starter. Infernal engineer. So this boss is like, what we really need to be careful with is that when she starts like chasing us, running after us. Yeah, here she comes. Super dangerous situation if she hits us.
I need more time for that.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we can keep trying to clear her. I mean, it's... should be fine. Doesn't feel like super dangerous. Yeah, I'm glad we're kind of like just past that situation where I felt like I was like freaking so slow, so incredibly slow. Oh my god. Yeah, careful here.
I'm not ready yet.
Bro, like 2 speed shrines here?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, bro, this is ultra speed. Which can be a little bit dangerous, so we need to be a little bit careful here.
Out of mana.
Out of mana,
I'm not ready yet.
yeah, we've still got 2 minutes of this speed buff right here. Should be able to basically just like blast through the entire map.
I need more time for that.
Chaos shits here. Ooh! Bro, that was incredibly close.
I need more time for that.
Forget the shrine. Yeah, that was a bit scary there, moving in, like, when the freaking shield was recharging, just, like, quickly moving in there, taking a little bit risk, but brute forcing through.
I need more time for that.
Yes, we are basically just like shrine hoarding here.
Spirit's made his choice. Time to finish this. No mana! Spirit calls. Nicely done.
13 left on the speed here. The 2 other active shrines as well, bro. It's... Yeah, that's it. That's actually it. Yeah, okay, we did it. Nice. Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice. Like, having a bunch of those shrines is just amazing. Yeah, but we didn't get any maps in there.
Speak quickly. See what you can achieve with that.
Yeah, just grabbing more of the 14s. Okay, we got 2 of them. Raised field, scrapped. Yeah, let's go crypt. Yeah, so there are some bosses that are like mega dangerous. So I'm trying to like kind of like stay away from those.
I'm not ready yet. Cage no longer.
There we go.
I'm not ready yet. Yes, no.
Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice little treat. Little caramel. I mean, it is Christmas, right? Or, I mean, soon. That was nice. Yeah, it's about to be some Minecrafting soon. In like 30 minutes. We are gonna be doing Minecrafting.
Nature takes what's own.
It's Christmas season, enjoy it. Heck yeah, my dudes. Heck yeah.
I need more time for that.
Absolutely. There's gonna be some serious chilling. Some serious eating.
I'm not ready.
It's gonna be some serious, like, board games and stuff.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, just some serious good times, basically. Yeah, so me and my oldest daughter, we actually went out yesterday to this shopping center, and we got like a bunch of cool stuff for Christmas Eve, because we're gonna have some we're gonna do some like surprises for the rest of the family, and yeah, we are hoping that it's gonna be a great success, surprising them with some cool activities and stuff. Am I gonna be streaming it? The activities? Well, that wasn't the plan.
I need more time.
That wasn't the plan.
Madness took you.
Oh, Minecraft? Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No. Because we are gonna be playing on the PlayStation. So the big boss in the house, she's going out doing some shopping. And that's gonna leave us boys. Because my oldest one is at work, so it's gonna leave the boys home alone. So we will be doing some serious Minecrafting on the PlayStation. Probably gonna be eating some caramels as well. Yeah.
I need more time for that.
So I've been pretty busy the last couple of days with like the Christmas shopping and preparations. I started watching last night. I actually started watching one of like the coolest movies I love watching in the Christmas time, actually. The Gremlins. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. Thank you very much, Alex, and I really hope that you enjoy your visit to your friend.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Gremlins is a great movie. Yeah, yeah, it's a freaking classic. 3-4 times a week. You go see your friend? Is that what you mean? Well, what is this? Like, are these like a bunch of like gravestones? Oh my god, yeah, it is. I mean, it is a crypt, right? So obviously it's a bunch.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave that box for now. Oh, no, another level 18. Yeah, I could do the thunderstorm, but I don't know if it's actually triggering. Yes. Well, it's nice, Alex. Friends. Especially those type of friends. Yeah, I think the boss is getting ready to leave here because it smells like vanilla in the entire house.
I'm not ready yet.
Trying to keep yourself surrounded by people. Since it's a hard time of the year. Yeah, like family situation wise, Alex. Or I mean like the lack of it.
I need more time for that.
Well, every time this like message pops up on the screen here with like the stash tabs and mystery boxes and everything, it's like I'm getting really scared because I think it's like freaking maintenance or something. Like, no! Don't steal my playtime. Yeah, I understand, Alex, but I mean, there's no reason to, no reason for sitting around depressed if you, like, have options, right? If you have options...
I'm not ready yet.
So it's always like also a situation where it's gonna be like it's important to kind of like surround yourself with the right type of people. So I mean, it's not necessarily all types of people that really wants good for you, you know. Some people actually just makes things worse, right? There we go, Candlemass is down. We got a tier 15, also a precursor here. Yeah, map precursor. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what's left? Like that box? I mean, we can go get the box. Sure. And also there is something in here.
Madness took it.
Ooh, a sapphire.
I need more time for that.
Yes, we are kind of like hitting that point where it's going to be like, we need to be looking for some, probably some quite expensive upgrades.
I'm not ready.
That's probably gonna be like what we're gonna be doing later. +2 chest level? Oh my god.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, so what are you eating for Christmas, Alex? Do you have a plan? Like, are you making something, or...
I need more time for that.
What's like the traditional... You said... Did you say it was like turkey? Turkey? Is that like the British Christmas? You got a huge turkey. Yeah, bro. Are you gonna stuff it? Like, what are you stuffing it with? Like potatoes and...
I need more time.
or maybe that's more like something that you have on the sides, right? Yeah, I'm no expert on like the turkey making. Like I've been mentioning before, like turkey is more like a New Year's Eve dish, but usually like we've been having like some tapas stuff. Like we're making like this bunch of different like spicy meatballs, like prawns, scampi, like some type of like chicken tenders and stuff, and yeah, just like a little bit of everything almost, or like a little bit of every of our kind of like favorites. Okay, another level 18 here. Okay, I'm just gonna stash this. Okay, we actually got a freaking another chilled ground, another chill ground map here. Yeah. Can't wait, you're gonna have it for Christmas dinner. Just pick at it for a few days after, because there will be so much... Yeah, I mean... If you're making a whole freaking huge turkey only for you, I mean, you should invite your friends. Your friend should come over and help you with that turkey, I think. Right? Okay, this is a pretty nice ring right here. Rarity, fire damage, cold damage, strength, and intelligence, bro. Like the fire damage, you know, but like the extra cold damage and the strength and the intelligence. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that. But, yeah. You freaking naughty boy. Okay,
Have you found more for
Season of Giving. My god. Okay, yeah, I kind of like want to see what else I can get on this. Max mana, life regen. I mean, this is not a bad ring. This is not a bad ring at all. This is not a bad ring at all. But it's just so typically me to be like so super freaking dependent on the so dependent on the what's it called? Like resistances and stuff on my jewelry. Also, I have another thought here. I think in my scepter, I really want to put some like elemental stuffs. So like both for my like my for this scepter right here, and for like the scepter I'm wearing together with my talisman, I want to find something something nice to put in there, just to kind of like set myself up, hopefully for like a great time later tonight. Okay, so what are we getting? Yeah, I really want to get the, like the, what's it called? Yeah, it's a soul, I think it's a soul core. Yeah, but the thing is I can't use it on, like, so scepters are a little bit weird, right? Scepters are a little bit weird. So I'm probably gonna have to, like... increase spirit? Well, that's not a bad one, actually. Doing like a double rabbit is gonna give me like 20% increased spirit. That's gonna allow me to have like more of my yeah, I mean like buffs up. So maybe do like a double rabbit. I mean, I think the rabbit is gonna be mega. Oh, okay, 40 exalts for one. Yeah, I want the rabbit. I think I already have one, to be honest. But I mean, if we get 3 of those, we can get like 30% increased spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna get... Okay, so I'm just gonna try here. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be the play at all. Because I'm gonna get 2 of those. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Cancel the trade, please. Cancel the trade. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like this, right? 88. Yeah, okay, whatever.
As soon as I can.
Okay, we got a couple of rabbits now, and I'm pretty sure that we have... I'm pretty sure that I already have one, actually. Okay, where is it? It's in my socketables, right? Shit, I didn't have... What? Okay, did I sell it? Okay. Well, never mind. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna put one in here, right? So we're gonna have one in there. It's gonna give us even more spirit. Great. Okay, I'm just gonna have to, like... Okay, hold on. What's this? Okay, never mind. Bro, they did some changes to the socketable window here. Okay, okay, so when I'm swapping here, because when I'm on this setup, I have extra spirit, so I'm gonna need more extra spirit here as well. Okay, that didn't give me a lot more. To be honest, it didn't give me a lot more spirit. But I guess that's because this, like, initially basically had like more spirit on it, I guess. And I really want to try to sell this ring. I'm gonna try to get freaking 30 exalt for it.
I can to sell it for you. Hail.
these other stuffs. Just selling. Okay. Also, I love like it says here that the map is actually completed. I think that's really nice. Okay, let's do a blooming field. Stay away from the freaking chill grounds for now. Okay. No, I didn't try the ring. You know why? You know why I didn't try it? Because I freaking can't get a hold of it. That's why. Like, I've been trying to buy one for like the longest freaking time, bro. It's just like, it's not for sale. Super hard to get my hands on that, and I haven't been dropping any.
I need more time for that.
But I could, like, it's been, like, I haven't actually searched for it today. So, I mean, I could, have a look. The only thing about that ring, right now is that, like, a bunch of my resistances and stuff is, tied to my rings. So swapping out one of my rings right now would not be, like, the greatest thing to do.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet.
Okay, but I forgot to actually see if there is any other buff I can now actually activate with, like, with that extra spirit.
I need more time for that.
And there is one funny thing about, like, one of the nodes that I have on the tree. It's like, it's the node that allows me to wear scepters, like, even though I'm wearing talismans, because talismans are like a two-handed weapon. So even though I'm wearing talisman, I'm actually able to, like, run a scepter in my offhand, or in my yeah, second weapon slot. But it's like, really, it's specified that you can't. Careful, 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 careful. It's like specified that it can't be a unique scepter. And I kind of like think I understand why. Because that would be so freaking broken. Like, extremely broken. But it would be a lot of fun, I think. Just would have been too much, basically.
Out of mana.
Ooh, what's this?
I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
Probably chaos.
I'm not ready
Little fool.
Yeah, this was a bit like rougher area, to be honest.
Balance restored. I need more time for that.
I mean, every mob in their mama in this map is basically possessed, at least like in the lower parts there.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, so the thing about that ring is that if I'm gonna swap out that ring or try that ring, it's basically gonna mess up my resistances.
I'm not ready yet.
It's gonna require me to like do a freaking full like respec of my gear.
Balance restored.
You can get up to 30 cold res on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. The thing is, like, the cold res is not necessarily what I have on my rings, right? So it's gonna mess up the other resistances. That's kind of like the thing, right? That's the thing. So, like, removing a bunch of my fire res and my lightning res, because that actually comes from my rings. That's kind of like the issue. So it's not the cold resistance that's gonna be the issue. It's the other ones, basically.
I need more time.
Crowbell, here we go.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that. Where do you think I'm going? The scream that split the sky.
It kind of wolf style actually kind of reminds me of like Huntress, how I would play like Huntress, and also how I would play like my Invoker, actually.
I need more time for that.
Okay, tier 15. Nice. Okay, so let's see what other ones. Okay, okay, so we can't activate Wolf Pack on either of my which I don't. Okay, yeah, 60. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Because this one requires 60 spirit. Bro, this one requires 100 spirit. Yeah, but I think like the choice I'm doing right now with like the buffs is a good one.
I need more time for that. End of the line.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to stretch it out here a little bit. Don't want to stay too close to the chaos here.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
The druid knows to travel light.
Quick trip to town then, I guess.
What is it? Go.
What the heck is this? Fairgrave's Curse. Phantasmal Arrow. Attack hits inflict spectral fire. Targets affected by a spectral fire debuff do not take damage from ignite. Instead, that damage feeds the spectral fire. When the spectral fire debuff expires or the target dies, spectral fire explodes, stealing all the damage it has absorbed to all enemies within 1.8 meters, including the affected target. Oh. That's a kind of interesting bow right here. Actually. Yeah, I got this insane freaking rune drop last night. Or, yeah, yesterday, I think. And it freaking made me 9 divine. Bro, it was worth 9 divines. The Royal Architect messed you up? Yeah. Yeah, bro, he's been messing me up too. Yeah, I'ma tell you that. Yeah, he's been messing me up. And I've been thinking, okay, maybe I should go like lower tiers. Try to go like lower tiers. But there is something weird in the freaking in the temple. So it seems like no matter what tier I go into the temple on, it's like gonna be higher. It's sad that you can't retry it when it kills you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, word. Yeah, 100%. So I think that mechanic is going to be like a pretty like fun and cool mechanic when, basically when your character is just like so extremely like Sumi that it's going to take you just like a couple of minutes to do a map, right? When it takes you like a couple of minutes to do like a super hard map, if you get your build to that point, it's just gonna, like, the architect is just gonna be something that you do every 6th map, right? Kind of thing. when your build is like super primed and optimized, you know. So basically, I don't think like the architect like is a mechanic that we're gonna be doing until like far into the end game, basically. Alright, so the boss is leaving, so that means we are leaving for some Minecraft. So I'm gonna be back on later, I'm pretty sure. But for now, this is gonna be it. We still need to be tweaking our end game. Wolf. Thank you, Alex. Enjoy your visit, if I don't catch you anymore today. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I'm Monster Fairy Tales. You are you. I hope you're having a wonderful pre-Christmas season. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, my dudes. Thank you.